What'd I do? I took a nap like a smart anything. Gosh, I was all stressed out last night. So I was all stressed out last night. And then after being all stressed out last night, I had those trucker situations where I had to wait and make sure that the power god was like going right into their souls, and so I had to stay awake. And I was already kind of stressed and should have went to sleep. And so then I thought, well, I'll just take a nap because I got here early. They don't check you in until 8 something. So I'm over here by some cute little park. And it's that appointment I had got to do that thing. And then I'm tired. And I had hung out playing with those, I don't know, coyotes, dogs, I don't know. And somebody started tapping into this thing. I don't know what it is, but it's way up here in the corner. And somebody had tapped into that or did something connected to that. It was weird. There was a bunch of people that called all their friends or called people and said that I was down here and they knew it. There was a bunch of people that just said, wow, whatever, we don't like our existence or whatever. There was a ton of people wondering what the power of God's going to do for them today, or if it takes like a few days for the power of God to hit their soul and kind of kick in and get going. There was quite a lot of prayers. So I would say the one thing or the stuff that I would answer on here, because I just pick a few things to answer on here because it would take too long to tell you on a video the answer of the prayer of everybody. I think within a while, pretty much tons of people knew I was here in this corner. Like, and not a long while. When did I get here? At like 5 a.m.? And what time is it now? So, what time is it now? 6:45. So it's 6:45 now, and tons of people know that I'm just in this one little corner. But the prayers that stood out, somebody prayed, oh my gosh, I have a whole list of people that could use a miracle. That was pretty cool because this is not La Jolla and it's not Mission Beach, where the people in the area had loved and worshipped me over these 50 years off and on for a long time. So that was kind of cool. There was a lady that started praying with a lot of dreams and wishes. That was kind of fun and cool. A lot of people were thinking of water to wine or the power of God and what it could do for them or having powers. They started to think and dream big. That was kind of fun to watch. Did I use my powers to visit them as a ghost or try to help them with their coffee this morning? No. Sorry, I was a little too destroyed. But now that I'm sitting here for over an hour, I will try to use the power of God to do nice things for them, as soon as I can. Baby. maybe boost up their work or day or meals or something when I can. Some boy wanted to know about some girl that he just cannot live without. But she just likes him as her friend. Well, boy that you cannot live, little boy where you can't live without this girl, what I would tell you to do is, based on the girl. So the girl's not very interested. But he really likes her. So I'm going to say, this is what I would do, boy. Man, this is a hard one. This is a hard one because that girl just has no interest in him. But he can't live without her, and she's everything. And you're like, well, let's see. Would she be, oh, sorry, my nose itch. Would she be the ideal mate for him? Not really. But the sex would be really good. So she wouldn't be the best dream wife or girlfriend, but the sex would be really good. So I would say, buddy, to get her. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how you would get her. So just my queen, and talk to me about it. We're gonna have to do a love spell, or we're gonna have to put her in a trance. We're gonna have to do a love spell. She's gonna love the sex, so she will remember you that way forever. So when it comes to your guys' sex moments, she will never forget that you were very special and important. And having sex with her will help you because you'll realize she's not really the ideal, like, spouse. Or she wouldn't be good to marry or have children with. But you'll learn that when you have sex with her. But it'd be good sex, and maybe you'd go back to have sex with her off and on, like, probably for a while. Let's see, your name starts with a L. The answer is no. Your name starts with the E. Your name starts with the E. The answer is I don't think so at all. But you really want this dream so bad. So I would go to my queen. And let's talk about it, because there's way better things. But you want this one dream so bad that maybe if we could talk about all kinds of other things, it just won't be such a dream in your brain, and then you'll be able to move on. And I don't like to use people's names. I don't ever want anyone to know exactly who I'm talking about. So and a lot of names start with a letter. So if you don't know for sure if I'm talking about you, just go to my queen to make sure. And if I wasn't talking about you, when you go to my queen, you'll still get the answer that pertains to what you specifically were talking about. Because once you go to my queen, or once we're in a secret corner, then we could talk about all of you guys and your dreams and your prayers and stuff. But I don't know how much I'd put on a video. I would, and I don't, I wouldn't want nobody to know nothing. That's kind of like your time with God is kind of like a private, personal matter. I would say, like all private things. So I wouldn't want anyone to understand what I'm talking about, unless they didn't mind that people know. And it's so hard. You have to pick what you can answer on a video. And then your name starts with the N. Your name starts with an N. And you are a really smart person. So your name starts with an N. You're really smart, and you've analyzed a lot of fun, like, ideas you have in life. And I'd go with that idea where you're trying to I'd go with that idea where you're trying to create something new in like a smaller developing area. So that one idea where there's a lot of small areas developing so well, and it could be a cashing in kind of time, I'd go with that, and I'd do those things, because that would, no matter what, it's going to pay off, and it's really going to max out the creativity and fun of dreaming and then building something. And no matter what you do, it will pay off. So it's always smart. In this specific situation. I'm scanning through the prayers because I don't know what I can say. Okay, your name starts with an your name starts with an Okay, you have a foreign name. You have a foreign name, and it's like it's like an AX. I think maybe an AX or an AX. It's like axie something. So your name is like axie something, and you contacted somebody far away. They really, really, really want the power of God so badly. For whatever reason, they are very, very, very spiritual and really, really want to understand. So I will try to get that done as soon as I can. And I should probably wake up and get myself not lounging around in a corner and get ready for my little appointment and doing whatever it is they're gonna do. And then when I'm done with my little appointment thing for the first half of the day, I'll check back in afterwards. The joys of being in San Diego early in the morning.